Good morning, Lake Region. Today is Monday, November 6th of 2023. I bet you weren't expecting me back. Also, welcome to a new term. Everybody, be ready for some more learning. Lunch today will be grilled cheese or ranch chicken salad croissant, tomato rice soup, pickled beets, green beans, rice salad, fruit, and milk. The cooking club has leftover baked goods, and they are selling them for $2 for $1 today. They will also be having a cooking club meeting tomorrow after school and will have baked goods for sale on Wednesday at the regular price of $1 each. Juniors, there will be a prom committee meeting Tuesday, November 14th during advisory in room 212. Any interested juniors should attend. Also, seniors, all yearbook submissions, including photos and memories, are due no later than Friday, November 17th. You may include one main senior photo, up to 5 additional photos, plus a baby photo, senior memories, and parent memories. All forms and info is also available on the school website under the yearbook tab. And if you have any questions, see Miss Messier. In sports, Xavier Chapdelaine, who had recently been in the Meet of Champions last weekend, wrapped up his stellar cross-country season with a 45th place finish, running a personal record of 18:05, shaving more than a minute off his previous best time. He finished 15th among juniors and was the first Lake Region runner to ever complete this meet. Congratulations, Xavier. You did great. On another note, winter sports begin on Monday, November 27th, and if you plan on participating, you need to visit the athletics part of the school website to fill out the required paperwork. We want to put a special mention for one of our resident students out on the news today, and that being a story about Orion Dolan, who is a senior here at Lake Region, and he is pretty well known for being part of the school band, as well as his incredible talent for the saxophone, piano, and several other jazz and blues instruments. Roughly a year and a half ago, he actually started to produce music of his own. We interviewed him last Thursday. What genre of music are you producing?
I mainly try to focus on doing like a fusion between R&B and jazz, like a kind of a hip hop, R&B, and jazz type thing all together. I started just making out like regular, like simple hip hop beats you hear on like someone's like, really bad SoundCloud page, but we all start somewhere. And I also use like, a lot of different strings in my instruments because, Dr. D in the music program taught me how to arrange and like compose stuff better. So I'm able to put that in my music production and just be like a better musician overall.
Respectable. So how are you able to make this music?
I'm using Ableton Live. Shout out to Mr. Gentler because like when I first started doing this, he gave me like a little MIDI keyboard, which is a keyboard that you can plug into your device, like your laptop, whatever you're using. And it's a controller for the instrument, so you can like, play the piano, play the drums, or just play whatever instrument you want. And originally I was just doing this using the laptop keys on my keyboard, which was really hard. And then whenever the stuff I wanted to make was like a little too complex to like play it on that, I would go in and I would like write the parts in the software. But now I have a better keyboard. It's like a semi-professional one, so I'm able to make like more complex stuff. I'm able to like adjust with the different audio settings and use arpeggios and stuff. And there's a drum pad on there, so it's easier to make drum parts. I don't have to like write them out. I can just play them if I want to. This is kind of just something that I like to do. I want to be a music teacher when I'm older because I feel like the world just needs more music, and the first place to go to that is getting kids into it. And that's just kind of my goal. But if something happens with music, it does. But I don't really care if it does or not. It's just something that, I want my friends to listen to, and I want, like, just people to listen to and, like, I don't know, feel happy from it. Next week, I'm going to the first ever District Jazz Festival, District 2 Jazz Festival in Stowe.
Yeah.
Which I'm really excited to play for. Shout out to Dr. D for, just being a great music teacher and making that possible. And, help me with my audition and everything, so.
Yeah.
Excited. Join bands. We need more people in band, and it's a fun day every day. So
Exactly. Anything music, really.
yeah,
It's all fun.
just be creative.
If you want to listen to any of Orion's work, there will be a link in the printed version of today's announcements on the school website. And I believe that is all the announcements for today. Have a great term, everybody. Bye.